Alright, cabinet obliques again. This one, I'm not going to worry about using my straight edge because I have all the dots that show the graph paper, so I can use those for my guides. So we're going to draw double the scale, a cabinet oblique, which means anything on the depth becomes half. So what we're going to be doing is blocking in first the views of this. So let's do a little counting first. Let's go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be 20 from this corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, so it does go the whole length. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here's my front of it. Let's find our depth. We go to the profile view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm only going to come back 6. So notice I'm using those dotted lines to help as my guide. So step 1. Draw the glass box. Step 2, let's start transposing our views onto the box. So let's start off with this edge right here. We know that this is just a straight line here, and we know it's a line here, so it lines up to that. So it's going to line up to that corner. So we're going to go 4. So we just got line A, if that helps you any. And we know it comes back here. Okay. Now let's go to the right side view here because I need to look at something here. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Half. Pull it over. Where it hits y'all. Pull it over, because what I'm trying to do is just find out where that back part here. So I just found that part. Okay, great. So I know I've got that back portion here. That back portion here, this line B is what we've got. It's this part right here. So that tells me that goes to the circle. So let's find the center of this so we can draw a circle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because that gives me my center point. And that center point comes back to here, there's that corner there, there's that edge there. So I can bring that down and it helps me find that part. Alright, so next let's find out how wide is it. 1, 2, 3. So it's a total of 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure I had that right. And then down, same thing, 1, 2, 3. So down. So I'm going to have a circle. And notice I'm sketching everything first. I'll go back with my drafting tools and go back and make everything nice and precise here in a minute. So there's that first part of it, right? And I'm looking at it and realize, oh, well, that first part of it I actually have a circle, so. Okay, this one be 1.5. There's that front part. Okay, how do I get the back part? Follow it back. So we go back that thickness and then we draw that arc, that circle again. Okay, so there's, we're getting that part. Okay, what do we have next to do? Okay, we know that it has, if I'm looking at it, has a little piece that meets here and comes at an angle, right? So that piece is going to come to this front surface here. So we need to find where does it hit, and it hits one. So it's going to hit right at approximately there. So we're playing the giant game of connect the dots here. And then check to make sure your depth here, because you should have a circle coming back. Should hit that right there. So there's your rough sketch in of the drawing. Now you have to go back and darken it in, obviously, so you look at the example. The same thing with over here, you're drawing this. So first thing you do is you block it in. After you block it in, start transferring your dimensions on over. Remember, we're going to double your width, double your height. But you'll leave this depth normal. So when we measure the glass box, that's where those measurements come from. All right, I'm not going to show you how to finish drawing this. You're just showing you the steps to get it, and then you go back and draw it and make it look like the example.